Good win. Good win. Offensively, I thought we did a great job. Big plays. We generated big plays. I think our running backs were incredible today. Broke a lot of tackles. Got a lot of yards after contact. That was huge. I think for the most part we took care of the ball. Kyle's fumble. We can't have that happen. It was a close game at the time too, and defense stepped up and got a stop there. So, but offensively played really well. Probably played good on defense. I just expect. I probably expect shutouts every time. So, but I'm sure, pretty nice job by them. Well, I was just talking about it. It was kind of nutty because, normally your team's in there, but we've got the chain crew in there. We've got the TV production helpers. We've got so many people in the locker room. I go back in that room back there, and there's 2 TV people sitting in the chairs and just lounging around, and it was kind of weird. I didn't mind. After about an hour and a half, man, the guys kind of joke around a little bit, laugh around a little bit, and then they eat a little bit. So, you can't stay uptight for 3 hours.
What do you kind of tell your guys as they're coming back out to get them ready to go and to kind of get them readjusted to the game per se?
I just told them just to think about what we talked about before the game started and how we were going to, play with great energy. And, I talked to them. We've been in that situation, but we've also been 1 and 2. And I talked to them. I said, for the last 2 years, we've all been in this situation. And, I told them, I said, we're not blinking. I said, don't blink. We're going to go. And they played well, and I was proud of them today.
The Wofford game was kind of like this. You had a long delay and everything. You already done it once. You know how to do it the second time, right?
Not really. You never know, to be honest with you.
A little bit about the explosiveness of the offense. Over 300 yards on the ground. The Spiders have some weapons, and they got the ball today.
Yeah, we do. I've always liked our running backs. I think we got really good running backs that can play, can make you miss, can break tackles. Like you saw Andrew King, the one down the sideline there. That guy had an angle on him, and it's Katie barred the door right there. And so we got some guys that can run. Isaiah Dawson, when he gets in the open field, he can fly. So we've got some guys. We just haven't gotten them in space. We hadn't had the opportunities to get them in space, and thank goodness we did today.
How important is it to generate those explosive plays both before the delay and after the delay to kind of just get everybody back in it and get the bench?
It's weird because you don't know what to expect when you come back out. And it was so quick. We put 8 minutes up there, and, we're trying to scramble, try to get as much in as we can as far as getting them ready again. And, I feel good. They came back and they were ready to go. They were pretty excited. Huh? Oh, sweet. I went because it was a great crowd, and everybody left and watched it on TV. I knew that was on TV because there was a Jacob up in the box said, another TV timeout. Well, at least all the crowd that was here can watch the commercials. So there was a lot of TV timeouts there.
It was an awesome win. Obviously, the delay was a little challenging. Didn't expect it. We didn't even expect any storm or rain. So it was good to come out there. That end of that first quarter and just really hone in. Play our stuff and dominate his defense and offense. I was really proud of the offense today. They did an awesome job. Put up a lot of points. It looked really explosive. So I was glad to see that.
How did you handle the delay, and what did you do during that 2+ hours?
Just in here, hydrating, eating, stretching. Obviously it's hard. Especially when you don't know how long it's going to be. But we've had delays before, so we fought through adversity and just really just staying locked in, not getting out of focus, and that sort of thing when you're in the halftime house.
What was going through your brain during that time?
It obviously wasn't fun. I was just thinking, when can we start? All I want to do is play football, But was glad we got to finish the game. Was glad, we got to get back on the field, and that's all that matters.
What was the mentality like coming out of the locker room after that rain delay? How do you really lock yourself back into it?
Just do what we do. As a defense, we're sound. We hard-nosed, don't quit. So we just had to play the whole game, play like we always do. Don't let the obstacles affect us too much, and that sort of thing. So.
The defense seemed to maybe take control after the weather delay. What did you do differently, or just what happened?
I think we just adjusted to their game plan. Obviously, new teams coming with a new game plan each week. So once we really got adjusted to that and really knew what they're going to do, we called different things, and it was really successful.
So this was obviously the first home game
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I think you executed like all your goals during this game for the first time.
I think we can always improve as defense, especially myself. I didn't play a perfect game, and going in to watch the film, improve on that. And I think we can always be better. I mean, we let a 14-point stay. It was 2 explosive plays. The first play of the game, they scored. So we always can be better and improve each and every week. Yeah. Obviously, I mean, you don't want to start a game like that, but just gotta stay calm and collected. That's what we preach. That's what Coach Wood preaches every week, and stay cool, calm, collected, and that's what we did. We just kind of settled back in after a big play and just honed in on our defensive responsibilities.
You guys have been away for 3 weeks to kind of start the year. How nice was it to come home?
It was awesome. I mean, long bus rides are never too fun. It's nice, just especially with the rain delay, having to be in your own place is a lot more relaxing. It's better that we didn't have to a long bus ride after this, so that's gonna be nice. And just playing at home in front of the home crowd's awesome. So it's really exciting.
Like I said in there, word of the week was relentless, and I think our guys were just honing in on finishing the play. And every week we just gotta put everybody, whoever's in front of you, beat the man in front of you, and just finish and strain. And big things are gonna happen.
I think the running game had over 300 plus yards
Yep.
today.
Yep.
Tell me why it was working.
The line of scrimmage, we won, and we're just a more physical team. And when you have that going on, and it doesn't matter who's in for the O-line, when you cross that white line, all the backs are going to eat. It doesn't matter, not just me, but we had other guys eat today, and we're just going to make plays. So that's all that matters.
In that second quarter, you guys have 2 touchdowns that are then called off the board because of penalties.
Yeah.
How do you guys play more disciplined heading into next week?
Yeah, we're going to look back at the film and correct those mistakes tomorrow. But yeah, that sucks to leave 2 out there on the board. But I'm sure we'll get them next week and put more points on the board. So. Man, those 6-hour drives and all those away games are killing me. It felt great to be in front of the fans. Yeah, it felt amazing. So it sucks we had the delay and we lost a couple people, but just to be at home where we practice and it felt good to just play in front of our hometown.
For you, what were you doing during that delay? I can't imagine it's super easy.
I took a nap. I took a long nap and stretched a little bit, and they kept delaying it. But really, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. I'm getting on the bike, and then it's another 30 minutes. So I just took a nap, and then finally all the guys juiced up, were ready to go. It was game time. So the sun came out, it was time to go.
You guys had 14 points in the first quarter.
Yep.
This was the best offensive performance of the year. Tell me why it happened and what did you do?
Well, I think the guys, we were real disciplined today. And like I said, the word of the week was relentless. We just all gas, no breaks. And we got to do this every week.
A confidence builder?
Yeah, for sure. Every week, we're going to get, like I said, an experienced O-line group, really offensive unit. But each week we're going to get better and better, and that's all that matters.